Hello there teamers, and today we are doing a deck tech video on Abbadomon. So this is basically built with the cards I own, so the ratios may not be perfect, but it is currently what I got and what I'm testing. So first off, we have the 4 Digimon, the eggs. This is one of the most important cards to definitely have in the deck because it facilitates a lot of your plays. So breeding main, once per turn, you may play one Digimon card with Digimon in its text from your hand with the play cost reduced by 2. For each Digimon in your trash, all your Digimon's Digivolution cards further reduced by 1. Then place this Digimon as the played Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Breeding, all turns this Digimon can't Digivolve and effects don't delete or trash it. So, and then there's the opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to one of your Digimon with Digimon in its text. So that egg is the important to have because, like I said, facilitates a lot of plays and is definitely needed. Next up, we go on to the level 3s. Now this is the Sound Birdmon, which you need to play. Again, on play, reveal top 3, add 1 card with Digimon in its text and 1 Digimon card with Abbadomon in its name among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, and then simple, all turns, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP as inherit. 4 of these, because you need the search, and having search is always good in decks. Another rookie, this is one I actually considered, and need to have some testing with along some other cards, is the BT5 Caramon. On play, reveal 5 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with the unidentified in its type. Abbadomon is actually unidentified, so you can grab it, and the core as well. And then 1 Arata Sonada card among them to your hand and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. I run this at 4. Again, having the search is very nice. The only thing is, because it doesn't have Digimon in its text, you can't use the eggs effect to reduce its play cost, so you'll always be hard slamming this for free, unfortunately. So, unlike the Sound Birdmon. On to the level 4s. There aren't a lot of there are more level 4s than usual, so we run. I'm not going to show them all because, yeah, 11 of the Ex9 scatter modes. This is on play by trashing 1 card with Digimon in its text from your hand, draw 2. Obviously can't pitch to Caramon with it because it doesn't have the in text, but everything else, bar a few other cards, you can. So I run 11 of that. I'm not going to stack them. 4 of the Ex9 has Rush and Collision, can Digivolve off an Ex9 scatter mode for 1. And then on deletion, I may return 1 Digimon card with Digimon in its text from my trash to my hand. And then assembly, -3, 4 Ex9 scatter mode. So I run 4 of them because it is, again, is part of the engine. And then another interesting one I decided to run is the Shademon from BT5. Security, at the end of battle, play this card without paying the memory cost. Its memory cost, so can surprise out security, is a blocker and it can't attack. So, but it is unidentified as well, so it can be grabbed from the Caramon. So I also run that at 4. I would run more scatter modes, but unfortunately 11 is all I've managed to pick up. On to the level 5s. Again, this is a mixed batch, so is what it is. The Raemon, on play when Digivolving, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. And then on deletion, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with Digimon in its text from your hand without paying the cost for every 2 Digimon in your trash All your Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 1 to this effect's level maximum. Now, that's interesting because I didn't realise that. So if you have a few in the trash, you can literally play out the level 6 if you have all 4 Negamon out. So yeah, I run that at 2. You should run it at 4, but I've only got 2 copies. Next, Gigadramon. Again, I run Gigadramon at 2. It's on play, so it is a bit of a steep cost paying 6 to on play it, but reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and add 2 level 6 or higher cards among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck, and then end of your turn. You don't really care about the end of turn effect, but end of your turn by deleting one of your Digimon. You may play 1 Digimon card with the Dark Master trait from your hand to an empty space in your breeding area without paying the cost, and then the inheritable is reboot. The play cost is nice. No, the on play is nice if you got plenty of memory for it, and then of course the inherit is also really good. So I run that at 2. I would probably end up changing them for another 2 rare mons, but oh well. And then we run 2 Cyberdigimon Aces because we do run Tamers in this, and the D-Digivolve is just lovely on the when attack. Hand counter blast Digivolve. On play when Digivolving, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may play 1 black Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less among them without paying the cost. Return the rest to the top or bottom of the deck. Then if you have a Tamer, D-Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. And then of course it has the inherit. When attacking once returned, D-Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. So I run that at 2 as well. Level 6 is, we only run 1 level 6, and that is the Abbadomon itself. Has a lot of words on it, so bear with me. On play when Digivolving, if there are 4 or more total Negamon in your trash and your Digimon's Digivolution cards, you may play 1 Abbadomon core from your hand or trash to the empty breeding area without paying a cost. End of all turns, once per turn by placing 1 level 6 or lower Digimon card with Negamon in its text from your trash, as this Digimon's top Digivolution card deletes one of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as the placed card. So you can literally place your Soundbirds, your Eismon Scatter Modes, Eismons, your Rare Rares, other Abbadomons, all them. I run it at 4 because it is the level 6 you're after, and it is the only level 6 I play. Next up, the level 7s. Now, again, this would be run at 4, but unfortunately I only have 2. There may be people that play it at 2 just for space saving to put other stuff in, but I don't know. I feel like it needs to be played at 4 just to see it more, hence why I'm running more search pieces as well. And some other pieces, but you haven't seen that yet. Digivolve from Abbadomon on a cost of 4. Breeding, opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by returning 4 Negamon from your trash or your Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of the Digi-Egg deck, this Digimon moves to the battle area. It has Collision, Piercing, Security Attack +1, Reboot and Blocker. And when moving, when Digivolving, when attacking by placing 3 cards, level 6 or lower Digimon cards with Negamon in their text from your trash, as this Digimon's top Digivolution card, delete all your opponent's lowest level Digimon. So, very powerful level 7. Probably definitely want it at 4, but like I said, this is built with cards I have, so yeah. On to Tamers. This will probably end up changing over time, but I run 2 of the BT5 Errata Sonadas, just because start your turn, if there is a Digimon with the unidentified type in your trash, you gain a memory. So Abbadomon Core, Abbadomon, Keramon, and the Shademon, they're all unidentified, so they can all gain your memory. I run it 2, just because there are other things that I do have planned to test out in the deck. Then I run 2 Izzy Azumi and Jokidos. Start of your turn, if your opponent has 2 or more Digimon in play, gain 2 memory. And opponent's turn, When one of your black Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this tamer to trigger draw 1. So I run that at 2. I'm running out of space here. Play that down there. Taikamiya. This is the starter deck Taikamiya. It's the memory setter 1. I would probably, if I'm honest, I might change either this one out or the Joe and Izzy for some of the BT22 erratas, because they have the ability to, when your opponents attack, if you have a unidentified or CS trait, you can redirect. So it's like a pseudo, it's like another redirect, including the eggs. But this one has an effect when you redirect as well. So start your turn. If you have two or fewer memory, set it to 3. All turns when the attack target is switched by suspending this tamer, draw 1, and one of your Digimon gets plus 2000 DP until the end of the turn. So I run that at 2, but again, I might keep that in and actually replace the Joe and Izzy for the errata, or I'll replace the old erratas. I've got a test to see what will work first. And then finally, options. 3 black memory boosts. We all know what black memory boost does by now. We all know what every memory boost does. Reveal 4, choose one black, choose one of the specified color card, in this case black, and then put the rest at the bottom of the deck. And then delay, gain 2 memory. So I run 3 of them. And then the last one is 2 copies of parabolic junk. Main, one of your Digimon gains on deletion, gain 2 memory until the end of your opponent's next turn. So that there is my Abbadomon deck list. Again, I've not tested it a lot, so this is currently what I'm working with. Again, like I said, I'd have another 2 rare mons, possibly another 2 Abbadomon cores, possibly change this out for the BT22 errata just for extra redirects. Keramon may come out and I may put more scatter modes in. This is just the current build I'm going with and I will be testing, and maybe down the line there'll be a more polished Abbadomon deck from me. There are other Abbadomon deck lists you can check out, but this is my one. So I'll let you know how testing goes and I shall see you around. Goodbye.